What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I'm an energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the general reading for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Libra. What's up, Leaps? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing swell today. So today we're going to do your general reading. All right, I'm going to pull 2 oracles, clarify, and give you some advice. I do offer personal readings. That information is in the description box below. Someone's about to find out that because they did something to you, they literally created a shit show for themselves. This is somebody who all they had to do was stay in their lane. You didn't do anything to them. You did not provoke them. Nothing. They within themselves, they decided to go be petty and go do whatever the fuck they did. And now they're realizing, damn, I just fucked my own self up. And someone's gonna have to fall all the way back. Because they can't be mad at anybody but themselves. Like, bro, you did this to yourself. You should have stayed back, you dummy. First card you have is Sandcastle. Everything is temporary, divine timing. With yes. Just say yes, okay? So I feel like something here is going to be temporary, okay? And I feel like the universe wants you to allow something to just be temporary. Something here was always meant to be temporary, okay? What is yes and Sandcastle? You have the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Magician, and the Five of Pentacles, okay, with the Three of Swords. Something here is going to hurt you. Five of Swords, the Three of Wands in reverse, and the Three of Swords here, okay? I do feel like something is going to hurt your feelings here because I feel like you have to let something go because of petty energy. But that's the reason why it's happening right now. Like, something is happening right now because someone's being petty or trying to get revenge or whatever. And it's called, and now you have to change something. But the universe wants you to know this was always meant to be temporary. I feel like you going into the situation, you didn't know it was going to be temporary. You were not supposed to know it was going to be temporary, because if you did, then you would have never done it. Then you were gonna be like, what's the point of me doing this? And this is only gonna be temporary, right? So these delays, it was meant to happen, okay? I just feel like you couldn't know that something was going to be temporary because of circumstances. Could be about money and stability, okay? King of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. I don't feel like you're in lack at all. I feel like money is doing very well. I do feel like you feel like you're alone in this. You're just like, I have to handle this by myself. I have to do this by myself, okay? Ace of Swords in reverse and the Magician. But I feel like, you know, it's like you have to manifest something new, okay? Because with the Ace of Swords in reverse, it's like there is a lie that's happening, it's going around and whatever, and, you know, you have to be by yourself right now. It's like you literally have to kick everybody outside of the house and you take care of your own stuff, okay? But something was meant to be temporary anyway. I feel like you are gonna get what you're manifesting here, and all you have to do is say yes, okay? The universe understands that the petty, revengeful energy is becoming too much, or like someone's definitely, you know, I don't feel like something was supposed to happen in this way, okay? Something was meant to be temporary, but somebody's now dragging it because someone could be mad that they lost, you know. People give themselves their own title. What's the King of Pentacles here? The Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups in reverse, okay? Yeah, I feel like somebody here is realizing that you have long-term stability. Somebody here is realizing that you have long-term potential. Somebody here is realizing that, you know, you ain't going nowhere. Like, if anything, you're staying and you're here to stay for good. Someone's realizing that, you know, you're better than them in some way. Someone's realizing that, you know, you have long-term stability and da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, someone's realizing that you are serious and you are who you say you are. What's the Five of Pentacles? The Three of Swords, okay? But, you know, I feel like it's heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking, and it is disappointing that you have to be by yourself or that you have to be alone. I don't feel like you want to, and I feel like it's like you're grieving. I feel like you're grieving, but I feel like what you're grieving is going from being in the spotlight to being by yourself. And I feel like this is a good time for you to get to know more about yourself. Okay, everything happens for a reason. What's the Ace of Swords in reverse? The Moon in reverse and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, because I feel like something is being hidden. and it's going to be revealed. You know, there's a lot of things that with this situation that is very like up in the air. It's very like delusional energy, illusions, and you can't really see clearly. I feel like you're feeling more than what you're actually seeing, okay? But I feel like with the Moon in reverse and the King of Pentacles, you're about to realize that, you know, money and stability is good. Like, you're going to realize why this had to happen. Okay? Something being temporary is actually very much in your favor, because I feel like something that was meant to make you upset or hurt you. I do feel like it's hurting you, but I feel like you're getting something very good out of it. The King of Pentacles. You're getting some type of financial or stability thing out of it. Okay. What's the Magician? The Chariot in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. Yeah, I feel like, you know, whatever you're manifesting here, I do feel like, Seven of Pentacles. The universe is stopping you from manifesting this right now. I feel like whatever you're manifesting, the universe is stopping this right now because something is changing. That's what I'm saying. Like this whole situation is like, it's kind of annoying because I feel like the universe doesn't want you to know the next step, but at the same time, you need to know. Like, it's like they don't want you to know the next step because you might make a decision that is going to like change it. Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Wands in reverse, Seven of Pentacles. I do feel like whatever you're manifesting, you are going to get, okay? You are going to get here. But I feel like it's like the universe is really favoring you right now. And even though it doesn't seem like that, it is. Like, I feel like they're like, no, not like that. No, not that one. No, not that way. You know, they're very much protecting you, even though if it doesn't seem like it. I feel like it seems like you're just getting a lot of no's. But it's protection. The Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, you are going to find the right one. You're just going to have to really trust your angels, trust your guides, trust the universe. And when the universe says, nope, not this one, don't go to that one, right? But I feel like you are going to find the one. You just have to walk away from the ones that are not. It's like you're going to have to get some no's before you get the yeses. Which might be, you know, it's annoying. It's annoying. Like, I feel your energy. You're just like, what the freak? Like, I have to do this. And now I'm trying to do whatever. And it's like, I'm not getting the results. What the fuck? It's protection. Okay? But, you know, I feel the universe does not want you to give up. Like, they still want you to fight. They still want you to manifest something. Just know that there's a lot of retrogrades right now. So everything is not what it seems. All right? And, you know, I also feel like there's a lie floating around. So it's like people are going to start making choices and decisions based off of this lie. So that could be also why the universe is like, actually don't go over there. Actually go over here. Actually don't go over there. Actually go over here. Because it's like people are, you know, the life is life still goes, right? And there's people here that are going to start making decisions based off of this lie. So I'm going to say take your time with whatever this is. But you definitely do have to. Something definitely was only meant to be temporary, okay? The next card you have is Treasure Map. You're almost there. Don't lose focus. With the Crumbling, what are you clinging on to? Okay, so I feel like let me pull some cards before I talk. Some of you guys could be getting new glasses. What is the Crumbling and Treasure Map? Some of you guys need to get new glasses. You have the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Star in reverse, and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, this is you, okay? If it's reverse, reverse the messages. Eight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Swords in reverse, okay? Three of Swords in reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini is all I have right now. So I feel like you're holding on to something that you don't have any hope in, okay? I feel like you're holding on to something that is not coming towards you. You don't like it. It doesn't like you, okay? Whatever. I feel like, you know, there's a wish here that you want to nurture, that you want to whatever, but you're clinging on to something that is not going to allow you to go towards opportunity or make this opportunity available for you. You got to let go of whatever the freak you're holding on to, okay? I feel like but it's crazy because you really want this other situation right here a lot. Like, you've been very patient. Like, I feel like you became patient. You became somebody that you're not in order to be with this person, but it's not a toxic thing. Like, you became more stable. You became more patient. You became more reliable. Like, you became all the things that you weren't, which is amazing things. Like, you became great things for this situation. And I feel like you're saying like you owe a lot to this situation or this person, which is why you're like it was worth it. I feel like you took a long time. This is kind of giving, if it's reverse the message. I feel like you always knew that you were going to do this. You always knew that you were going to go towards this particular situation over here, okay? And maybe you were like, you know what, I'm just going to take my time because I have a lot of, wow, Libra, this is like self-evaluation. This is good. You're just like, you know what, I'm going to take my time. Because I know that I have to, you know, work on becoming this reliable, consistent, loyal person. And, you know, it's like you really want this. So you're like, you know, Queen and the Knight of Pentacles, different energy though, but same concept. It's like you had to get on this situation's energy, this situation's level. And you did that. And like I said, Five of Wands and Five of Swords in reverse. It's not to be petty. It's not to be whatever. It's to really, like, you really want this person. It could be a person or a situation, okay? But I feel like you've been wanting this person for a while. This is like a crush or something that you've been wanting, and you've been like waiting for the perfect time. But like while you've been waiting, you've been focused, you've been doing the work within yourself. This is beautiful energy. But now, I feel like your wish is available now or something like that. Like now the light is green, like you've done enough work and now you can go towards it. But it's like while you were waiting, you got involved in something. What's the Star in reverse? You have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you have to reject this other situation here. There's no hope, or if you have to reject it like right now. Like if you were wondering, when is the time for me to you know, start going towards my wish? Now is the time. What's Knight of Swords in reverse? Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah. I also feel like the other situation that you're gonna let go of is also ready for you to let go of it too. Like it's such the timing of everything is beautiful. It's beautiful. What's the Nine of Cups? The King of Swords. Yeah, and I also feel like your wish is very honest, very true, very integral, okay? The Seven of Cups. I do feel like if this is a person, your wish does have options. Okay, so it's very important that you like do this now, because you know your wish is not waiting on you. All right. What's the Queen of Pentacles? You have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I feel like this person, it does not want a fake, a fraud, or phony. Okay, this situation does not want a fake, a fraud, or phony, and I feel like you knew that. Which is why you're like, yeah, I have to get myself together, okay? And you did. The Five of Swords, because you were on some shit before. You were on some shit, were you not? Judgment in reverse, the Fool. You were on some shit. You were on some shit, okay? And I feel like you lost a lot because you were on some shit, okay? You lost a lot because you were on some shit, and now you're like, I'm not going to do that ever again. Good. Ace of Cups in reverse. You lost a lot. You lost yourself. So maybe you didn't really change for them. Maybe you changed for yourself, but by you changing for yourself, it's also you changing for them. Because now it's like you guys are on the same energy. Now you guys are on the same wave. But I also feel like whatever you lost, bro, you needed to let that shit go anyway, okay? Just saying, don't be so hard on yourself. But good, Libra. I see you doing what you need to do. I see you doing the work and letting it go. Good. Okay. Over here, you have Pearl, uncovering lost wisdom, hidden knowledge. So you guys should watch your moon placement if you know it. You have Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Aries energy here. All right. So I feel like the universe is about to let you in on a secret. They're going to let you in on a secret, and they want you to do something about this secret. Okay. They want you to take a risk. They want you to take a leap. You're not going to regret it. What is Leap and Pearl? You have the Eight of Cups, the Page of Wands in reverse, the Hierophant, and the Six of Swords in reverse. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, okay? I feel like the wisdom that you're going to get is that you're going to have to walk away from something respectfully. Okay. I feel like you walking away from something is you learning your lesson. Okay. You're finally telling the universe, I'm done with this. And when we learn a lesson, the universe always rewards us. So you are going to get some type of reward. You could be walking away from a Taurus. Doesn't have to be, though. Or some type of institution or school or knowledge thing. All right. But I feel like the wisdom, the uncovering lost wisdom that you're getting is that you need to walk away from something. I feel like you wanted to walk away from something before, but maybe you're like, yeah, right, you know, and you just, and now it's like the thought is back again, and you're just like, actually, yeah, I'm out. Like, the thought coming back again, and the moment that you're in, you're like, you know what? I think I'm gonna do it this time. You know, maybe you didn't do it last year. It wasn't that bad last year. This year, though, yeah, right. Six of Swords in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, like I feel like this time around, there's so many delays. You're stuck. No, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Things are not working, and once you get this information, once you see now, you're gonna be like, it's like let's just say this is a job, right? And like your intuition last year was like, hey, you should leave or whatever, and you know things were still going good. People still liked you, you know. They really didn't though. That everything is fine is here card. They really didn't, but you were giving yourself excuses. Okay, it was bad. It was bad. It's always been bad. Yeah. You were just acting like it wasn't bad. Look at her. She like, everything is fine, but she on the floor with 10 swords bleeding out on her phone. Everything is fine. You thought that ignoring the problem was going to fix the problem. So maybe your intuition was like, oh yeah, you know, you need to leave right now. And you were like, come on now, intuition. We got to be fair. You weren't being fair to yourself, though. I always tell you this. You're on the floor, bleeding out. How is that fair for you? Okay, remember, I always tell y'all that. You cannot be fair if you are not part of the equation. Okay? Whatever, but you were like, you know what? No, like, we gotta be fair. We can't leave them like this, you know? Like, there's somebody out that's sick and they're out for a whole month. Like, come on. I'm not gonna do this to them. Come on. They didn't think about that when you were on the floor. Did they? They didn't care, though. But you're going to risk your life for these motherfuckers who won't risk their life for you. But you know what? Whatever. I had to just tell you that so you know. Okay? Awareness is key to not repeating shit. All right? So, but you are going to learn the lesson of not doing that anymore. And you're going to take the risk. Good for you. I'm so happy for you, Libra, okay? What's the Hermit? I mean, the Hermit. Some of you guys are holding yourself accountable as well. Very good. I also feel like a lot of you guys are going to go into, like, incognito and kind of just, like, go into hiding for a little bit just to be by yourself right now. You have the Page of Swords with the Hierophant, okay? Yeah, I feel like you're going to feel like a brand new version of yourself. I also feel like you're going to want to, like, once you figure this out, you're going to, like, okay, let me do some research. Let me call some numbers. Let me figure out what I can do. Like, you're really happy that, like, this, it's like, I don't know, it's going to be an excitement, you know, but you could have done this last year. Or the year before that, I'm hearing. Okay, so, but whatever. Once you find out, you're going to, someone might tell you this. Someone might be like, hey, you know, But I feel like it's more like your intuition. Pearl always gives me intuition, but take it how it resonates. The Page of Wands in reverse is the Three of Cups. Yeah, this could be friends or family that are kind of like bringing this up to you again. You know, the holidays are coming. They're like, you sure you're not getting uncomfortable with those 10 knives just there? You sure you want to stay there? Like, you sure? Like, we have this job for you, or I heard they're hiring in Kukataka. You know, whatever. Like, oh, you know, my new boyfriend that I just met that I brought to the Thanksgiving dinner, he's a CEO of Kinkachika Kaka. You want to go over there? Like, you know, I don't know. Something is going to happen that is just really good. The King of Wands. Yeah, it's going to make you feel really confident, very sure of yourself. I'm hearing really sexy. Okay. What's the Eight of Cups? You have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, I feel like And it's like, bro, as soon as you get this information, as soon as you get this download, whatever, it's like you automatically, you're just like, y'all are evil. Y'all are evil. Like, your switch up is crazy. Your switch up is crazy. Your switch up is crazy. Hold on. The Two of Pentacles. It's not going to be surprising, though. It's not going to be surprising to them. But for you, you're just going to, like, one day you love where you're at, next day you're like, I cannot wait to leave. What's the Six of Swords in reverse? The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I also feel like it's crazy because that's the problem. You're needed there. You know? But at the same time with the Knight of Pentacles, like, you're really not, though. Like, I don't know. I'm giving the Devil energy. Like, I feel the situation likes to make it seem like if without you, it'll crumble because it wants to have control. The King of Wands. I don't know. It's like whatever information you're getting, whatever lost wisdom you're getting, whatever this is about, right? It's like you, King of Wands is here. It's like, this is so contradicting. It's like they make you feel good to then just put you down. They put you on this high-ass pedestal, give you all this confidence, give you all this whatever, and then to just shit on you. And that's probably why you were there, because you thought more about the praise. You were like, no, but they do this and they do that and I could do this and they let me go into that room and nobody else can go in. I'm special. And then you find out that the people at the night shift can also go in that room. What? Libra, start putting yourself first, okay? But I see you doing it and I love this for you. I see you taking a leap of faith and saying, hell yeah, when do I start? Okay? This doesn't have to be about work, but yeah, Ten of Cups in reverse. Someone in your family is not going to like this, okay? But you need to not do it for them and do it for you. Remember, you're the one that's in that institution, in that job, at that school. It's not them dealing with those people, all right? So it doesn't matter what your family wants. Because if they were in your shoes, they would do the same shit. If they were in your shoes, Libra, they would have been left. They would have been left. You took more than you needed to, okay? Let's clarify. What is yes and sandcastle? Not clarify. This is your advice. You have collaborate, okay, in reverse. Yeah, I feel like something here is just not going to work. I just feel like the people around you are not a team player. It's not about you. It's about the people around you. You know, the people around you just were not willing to work as a team. And that's just what it is. And I feel like if you knew that they weren't going to work as a team with you, it's like you might have wanted to, like, step up and be like, well, I'll be the leader. And then, like, get yourself into a more confuffle than you already did. You know, like I said, I feel the universe is protecting you here. You have defend, Scorpio energy in reverse. Yeah, don't worry about defending yourself. It's not about defending yourself. It's not about that. It's about you figuring out how to do something by yourself because you can. Okay, what is treasure map and the crumbling? You have care, Cancer energy here. Okay, yeah, I feel like the universe wants you to know you do have people that care. You know, there could be something that's falling apart. It needs to fall apart, but the world is not over. You know, you still have people that care about you. You still have people that actually love you. So remember that, okay? The power, Aries energy. Yeah, be confident and strong in knowing that I was clinging on to something that was not good. You were clinging on to something that did not have hope, did not have faith in you, or you did not have hope or faith in it. You were clinging on to something and holding on to something that was not directed to come towards you, was not focused, was not determined, or neither were you. You weren't focused or determined, okay? Be confident in knowing that you stepped into your power and you're taking charge of your life. Okay, and taking charge of your life, people don't like that. People don't like to see someone else take charge. Okay, so you're always going to get that backlash. You cannot make everybody happy around you, Libra, and you're going to realize that. Last year, you should have realized that when the South Node was in your sign, which is why I feel like this reading is not difficult. Like, I feel so great, and thank you for this light reading. You know, that's why I feel like you're not there's no resistance here, because last year you got pulled through the ringer when the South Node was in your sign. But I feel like now it's it's more like, it's not resistance, it's more like uncomfortable stepping into that title. But it's not like you're resisting it like you were last year, right? Last year you were just, I had to yank you in almost every reading. Kind of how what's happening to Virgo now. But whatever. So, but this time it feels like you're you know, I'm gonna give you your props, okay? Because I like to point things out, and I feel like you're doing great for real. I don't feel any resistance, so very good. What is Pearl and Leap? You have Inspire. Look at that. Look at that. You're gonna go and inspire people. I love this for you, okay? You taking this risk, you doing this. I'm about to cry, guys. Some of you guys are gonna get recognized for this, or you're gonna get some type of award, okay? Oh, Leaps. I feel like you're gonna be very, very happy when this happens. Okay, I feel like you doing this, this could be a really drastic leap, but I think you're gonna inspire other people. Okay, I'm also hearing you might put a bad man in jail. You might have to. This could be like something crazy that like you have to like do the right thing and like, you know, put somebody in jail or do the right thing and like go to the authorities and lead something to the, I don't know. But whatever you're doing is going to inspire others, okay, to do the same. And I feel like it's needed. I feel like there's a lot of people right now that are down in the dumps and like need inspiration, need it. And by you making this crazy ass change, you're inspiring other people to do the same. Okay, very good. You have Communicate in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you also need to stop talking, stop saying, stop speaking. Like some of you guys talk way too much. Some of you guys should just stop talking to certain people. Maybe get off of social media for a while with Communicate in reverse. Just stop posting for a while. Like I said with the Hermit, go within for a while. Just take some isolation time. Go incognito for a few days. Be within yourself right now. Okay? But yeah, I do see you taking this leap and it inspiring you and others. Like I said, I feel like you're gonna be you know, you're going to be someone that you look up to. You know, you could have someone, you could be the type of person, Libra, who you don't have anybody around you to look up to. Everybody around you ain't shit. They liars, they're manipulators, they're abusers, right? Everyone around you, from your family to your cousins to your friends, there is no one in your life that you could be like, you know, I want to be like them one day, right? And it's like, when we don't have anybody like that in our life that we could look up to, we have to become that for ourselves. And you are going to become that for yourself. And this is I am so happy for you. It's like you're becoming your own God. We are our own God. We create our own reality. And it's like you're realizing who you are and the power that you have to do that. And it's beautiful. And it's beautiful. Okay? All that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this. And stay positive.